We tag along with red, white, and blue firefighters on a typical Tuesday in Breckenridge. Phil Lindeman with Krystal, 93 News. First, a little brotherly love goes a long way on the slopes.
The way we see things escalate is when people let their emotions get the better of them.
That was Tony Camerata, ski patrol director at Arapahoe Basin. He says most minor accidents, like low-speed collisions, can be resolved quickly, just as long as everyone involved stays at the scene.
It is a state law for those two folks involved in a collision to stay on scene and to exchange information, and our ski patrol is more than happy to help facilitate that.
Like driving on the highway or even playing in the Super Bowl, Camerata also recommends that everyone should be aware of what's in front of you and behind you.
You may be the better skier or rider, but anticipate other people doing strange things. It's kind of like playing special teams in football. You need to have your head on a swivel.
And finally, report all injuries and accidents to Ski Patrol. The average Tuesday at the Red, White, and Blue Fire Station in downtown Breckenridge is calm and quiet, until it's not. That's a ladder crew responding to an alarm at 10:30 this morning. On any given day, a crew of 5 is ready to respond in minutes to fire alarms, medical emergency, car wrecks, and more. They cover 138 square miles, from Hoosier Pass to Farmers Corner and the summit of Peak 8 to the far side of Bald Mountain. Battalion Chief Ryan Roberts.
It's very exciting. We'll go from teaching school kids to maybe going on a medical call, coming back doing a workout or some training, maybe go on a fire alarm call, then maybe whatever type of call, fire call, car accident. It's always changing. Nothing's ever the same.
The clock is king at a fire station. Crews work 48-hour shifts every 4 days and respond to 2,300 calls annually. When an alarm sounds, they've got just 60 seconds to suit up in nearly 100 pounds of gear, including a 45-pound respirator and tank. Then, they load an engine for a ride to the scene. Today, the alarm took them to River Mountain Lodge on Park Avenue. And just minutes later, they got another call from Peak 9 at Breck.
We'll contact each other, figure out what's going on, and then determine if we actually need to go up onto the mountain, because that would require snowmobile or snowcat access.
All that time management takes plenty of training. Crews train at least 4 hours on every shift, including ladders, jaws of life shears, and wildland fire response. They even travel through the West to stay fresh.
We do send our crews out nationally to fight fires, so California, Montana, which gives them great experience in order to be able to come back here and support the suppression efforts here.
And all that firefighting gear is not cheap. An engine is worth about $1.2 million, and it's loaded down with more than $200,000 worth of gear. If you want to see local firefighters in action at a real-life call earlier today, check out the Krystal 93 Facebook page later tonight. That's Krystal with a K. In sports, the Denver Nuggets face the Spurs tonight in San Antonio. Game time is 6:30. The Avalanche play the Canucks in Vancouver. Puck drop is 8. And in local sports, the Summit High boys and girls basketball teams host Battle Mountain at home tonight. The rivalry starts at 5:30 with varsity girls, and both teams are looking for redemption after losing to the Huskies earlier this season. Boys head coach Jordan Buehler.
I think a lot of the guys had this one kind of circled on their calendar after we had a tough loss at their place.
Buehler and his boys tip off at 7. Also tonight, the Tigers ice hockey team is in Denver to play Kent Denver. Phil Lindeman with Krystal, 93 News.